Your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM. Your man RoJay holding it down for you. Been giving love to my independent artists for the past few weeks. We're far from done. Tonight, I want to check in with my man Dorian. He's going to premiere his new single. We're going to talk about his EP. I feel like we got a lot to talk about. But first of all, my man, Dorian, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Blessed and highly favored. I can't complain. How about you?
Not bad. Listen, 2023 is set to be another big year for you. I know you've actually been making moves for a little minute now. You actually dropped the EP last year, so we're going to talk about that. But you did that in two parts, right?
Yeah, I did a two-part EP. So in the beginning of 2022, I released part 2 of my album Dream World, and that was 7 tracks of new music, and my song Rain Love was a part of that project. And just super proud of it. You know, honestly, since the pandemic started, it's been 3 years, and I've released like 5 projects now in that time. So I've been working crazy hard.
Just acting up. Now, you're doing all of this work. It sounds like you got a lot of creative juice.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to actually premiere one of your songs tonight. It's titled Rain Love. I've low-key become addicted to this joint. Like, I have to know the backstory to it. So tell me a little bit about the song.
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for the support and everything. You know, the song Rain Love really came to me in my heart at a time when I just felt like love was something that I just needed to feel. And personally, I was going through some things with family members that really just kind of deterred me a little bit and kind of had me in a space where I just was like, you know, I'm just ready for the moment when, you know, love is just going to be in the atmosphere and in the midst of what I have going on again, you know, with certain situations and relationships. And so that's kind of what inspired the song. And then, you know, I just felt like on a global scale, as far as the world is concerned as a whole, you know, we need love to reign supreme anyway. And I just feel like we need it so much more now than ever. And so I just felt so timely and the perfect song to share with your listeners. I really just believe in the song and just poured my soul into it when I was recording and writing it.
I mean, the crazy thing is I really didn't even know what to expect when I pressed play. Like, why did I not know? Like, I felt like I knew, but still feel like I didn't know at the same time. I know that makes sense to you. Now, you say you dropped 5 projects, but what actually got you started on this journey?
You know what? I've always loved music, and I grew up in, you know, in church singing in the church choir and things like that, and so it's always been a part of my spirit. And, you know, before I even joined the military, I used to be at my little house making my little makeshift studio and recording little songs and things like that, but I never really fully dove into it. But then once I got out of the military, I really dove back into songwriting and fell in love with that again. And then I was like, you know what? Why don't I just take this leap of faith? Why am I just keeping all of this to myself? And the creative juices started to flow even more as I started dreaming again. And that really is what kind of just set everything off in 2019. On my 30th birthday, I dropped my first ever single, Anything Goes. And I just haven't looked back. I've been dreaming ever since and have been working hard ever since and writing and just trying to get this writing and gift that I have out to the masses as much as possible.
Love that. Now, which brings you more pleasure? Is it the actual writing or the execution of recording the song?
It's hard to say because I feel like with the writing, I feel like I get into a space where I'm just in a flow and you know, all of this creative energy is just starting to pour into me and through me. And then when I'm recording, that's really fun as well because I get to push myself. But I would say my ultimate favorite part is when I'm getting some of the mixes back on the songs and a lot of the notes that I've been putting in, I'm starting to hear. And it's like everything that I was envisioning when I was writing the song is now being manifested onto a record. And for me, that's been my favorite part, is just seeing how things can really come to life.
The challenge of being an independent artist. Now listen, let's talk about that, right? Because back in the day, the dream was to be signed to a major label, but we've learned, and especially in these days, we know we can move without one. Now, how have you taken on the challenge of being an independent artist?
You know, I love where we are right now in the world, in that you can be an independent artist and you don't need a label and you can get your music heard and out to the masses. But the work, the amount of dedication, the amount of passion you have to really push things the way you need to, especially independent. There's really not a team around me. I'm kind of like a one-man show here. And so, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work as far as not just the creative side of it, but then also the promotion piece and getting those projects out there to the masses and trying to get placements and blog placements and reviews and all of those kinds of things. It really takes a lot of work and coordinating. And so there's just so many pieces to it. But I love that, where we are right now in society, you're able to dream and able to take, those kind of matters into your own hands. I would love a machine and a big budget and all that great stuff. I'm not going to hold you. I definitely would love that. But it's great being able to just take, like I said, your dreams into your own hands.
We got to make moves, man. Well, let's premiere the song right now. I'm actually going to let you introduce it to the Tennessee Valley.
Yes, you guys, thank you so much for even wanting to listen to this song. This is my song, Rain Love. Rain Love is about really just wanting love to reign supreme and wanting that moment to actually happen in your life. And if you're waiting for a blessing, this song is for you. My name is Dorian. You can find me on all social media platforms at It's Dorian Official. Check me out. I just released a new EP actually called 33. So I've been working. And yeah, check me out. Please let me know how you guys love this song. And thank you so much, RoJay, for the opportunity and even checking my music out. I'm so glad you like the song.
Yes, sir.
Now, you guys take a listen to it right now. It's my man Dorian with Rain Love right here on The Love Offering. Worship 94.5 FM.